Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot doing your summer solstice tarot card reading. The summer solstice is on June the 20th when the sun enters into your magnificent sign of Cancer. This is a moment for us to slow down, check in with ourselves, particularly into our body and our feelings, our emotions. Those things that have been generated as a result of a lot of movement and change that's occurred since the beginning of the year. So it is important in high summer, that lazy feeling of the summer days is purposeful, intentional, where we get to actually explore, feel our feelings, check in with our alignment around the things that we are planning on doing, the steps we're taking in the present moment, and making sure that we're being supported on our paths. I'm going to remind you that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. Because despite the fact that my intention is that most of you will resonate with most, if not all of the reading, or some, if not most of the reading. If you desire a personal reading, the information for that is in the description box below. And I appreciate and welcome your presence here now. That is really critical to what I do, and I thank you deeply, humbly. In your energy, Cancer, the Knight of Swords is describing this ongoing quest. You have been engaging in your assumptions, your beliefs, the ideas that you have taken for granted, that you have unconsciously or consciously complied with, that resonate for around the needs of others, your obligation to others, the role and idea of what you can, should do, or be according to the needs of others. This is you really being curious about what you thought your experience was, not what you felt it was, what you thought it was. And understanding that as you now experience growth and expansion, and have changed in many ways, that you now are re-experiencing relationships and events in the past in a different way. That's giving you new insights into what was really going on. I love this. More so is your desire to actually challenge those assumptions, to really open them up, explore the ideas that are contained in there, the beliefs, the values, and to really recognize that you either can release those ideas and you can replace them with ideas and values of your own, or that your values and ideas, your sense of the truth is expanding. And you are brave about exposing your ideas in conversation or in relationship to other people. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, as well as the way others see you, the 10 of Pentacles is solidly reflecting your sense of legacy. And this, contrary to popular belief, is not necessarily you as the head of some big philanthropy or charity. This is really about the ways in which you understand you've benefited from uh, the various aspects of privilege in your life as a result of those that came before you, your parents, your ancestors, that worked hard to give you opportunities or make possible experiences that they didn't have. And as a result of that, you are now in a position to give back. That means share or make your journey, make your resources available to others, with the idea of amplifying, giving others the opportunity to amplify their resources, to grow their abundance in ways similar to what you have. And when I say abundance, I mean the things that you value. These often are around the material comforts, the stability and security of living on Earth. But they can be values around education, values around helping or service for others, ways in which you have benefited. Your life has been enriched by the activities that you understand you've had the privilege to uh, um, have in your life. In the first house, the Six of Wands indicates some kind of a victory. And this is cohering mostly with your perspective, so that you are feeling as though you are receiving some kind of recognition or reward for your efforts, your commitment to a group, a team, a family. The rewards can be a little skewy because a reward, for example, can be your not being included in something that you aren't included in anyway. I'm saying this because it's coming to me that you're appreciating and valuing things that you already have. And if, for example, you have committed yourself to some uh, uh, goals that are part of a team, you've done your work. You've done your work so well that the team has benefited from this, but you may not be necessarily rewarded by greater inclusion. You may be rewarded by being left alone with the deeper understanding that you don't share values. You do not share or reciprocate support uh, between or among you. It's an unusual message that's coming through. Nevertheless, you are perceiving this treatment as a reward, as recognition for who you truly are and where you truly belong. And if you truly don't belong, but have labored tirelessly on behalf of a team, an organization, or a family group, you are being rewarded by declaring that difference, letting it stand, being who you are, and realizing that the rewards or the exclusions are victories in that process. I hope I'm making sense there. The fourth house, your soul, your home, your foundation, the Queen of Pentacles me. It's showing me that you're going to be abundant, secure, stable, generous no matter what. You enjoy the process of maximizing the resources you have. You enjoy the process of being in sync with the seasonal values, the timing of the world. You are joyous in the labor of creating something that will nurture and support others. It's the process that you enjoy. The fact that you truly understand that this is a way that you can give back similarly to the way that you have received your abundance. You've received your practicality, your work ethic, your focus on real resources and tools that assist in your comfort, your life, your abundance is the degree to which you are simply feeling liberated and victorious in being who you are, in sharing, being generous in the way that works for you. In the seventh house, the house of your significant others, another queen, this time of wands. The queens always focus for me on not only generosity, but on reciprocity. You are confident in who you are, even if it means that you have to go it alone, even if you are the brave pioneer, your passion for your beliefs, your inspiration in what you know to be true, what you know promotes growth, expansion, enlightenment in the world that spreads joy, pleasure. These are things that you're going to do whether you're part of a group or not. And it's interesting because it looks as though you are a motive force in the benefits of a group or a team. In fact, I would venture to say, in an example like one I proposed, where you may be oddly excluded from something that you work to create through a particular group, community, or team, you're actually inspiring those through your action to respectfully decline inclusion, and you are magnetizing, attracting people that see the value, the generosity, the passion, the belief, the confidence in the leadership in what your path, in your way of moving through the world, of your way of being generous, uh, despite the lack of inclusion you may have experienced. I hope this is resonating for you, Cancer. I'm getting such unusual messages today. If you like this video, please like it. Please share it with others who might find it useful. And please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It helps me immensely. And I appreciate all of you that do. And I pulled, not surprisingly, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. I'm going to put this here because I'm sensing this real sense of compassion, caring, uh, excitement, encouragement, joy almost in your ability to support others through your inspiration, through your ability to inspire others. And this may be a quality that is lonely, you know, the old cliche, it's lonely at the top. But this is more about your integrity, staying true to your beliefs. And for a particular group or particular teams or organizations or efforts that you're involved in, this has meant a choice to follow your own path, to be true to who you are. Even if that means that you lose friends, lose uh, uh, alliances as a result. And there's almost this feeling here that you are practical but unshakable. This is maybe giving some energy to that groundedness that you express, you experience, the way you anchor your life. And even your lifestyle in comfort, in security, in stability, but it's very generous. And I pulled sweet surrender, let go, let go, let go, and lighten your load. Then sail freely through the open door to inner peace. I'm going to clarify the Six of Wands with Three of Pentacles in the second house and the Seven of Wands in the third house. You are collaborating. There is no doubt that you are collaborating with the team. This might be two different teams because this collaboration that supports your values, that expresses your values, allows you to be more creative, to join with like-minded others to create something beautiful, productive, something excellent. This may be you redoing something you've already done on your terms, but with collaborative energies of others who come together with different strengths, but who respect the expertise of each of you and are committed to this vision of beauty, elevating the standard of something. In fact, that may be part of the sense of victory that you're experiencing right now, and part of what makes a group that has difficulty accepting you or aligning with you is the ability of you to continue to be yourself, to go off and commit to a duplication of or a creation of something that this group is not capable of because of its disunity. You have learned to say no to those to whom you've often said yes to in the past. You're definitely about standing up for yourself. You're not letting anybody crowd you or impose requests upon you for assistance, for help, for your thought. In fact, I get a feeling that your efforts to help or assist others, particularly among a group of individuals, has been resisted, that you have been declined, your offer of help has been declined in the past. But that does not stop you from joining together with those with whom you do share a vision. And that is what you are anchoring. That's where your sense of generosity, practicality, hard work, an ethic that you have, a commitment, an integrity is coming into play here to assist and really is drawing others to you. In the fourth house, the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords. I see your openness to do something you've done many times before in a new way. This almost feels as though you've taken a piece of something you've received, you've inherited, part of a settlement. You've taken your portion and you're committed to doing something unique, original that expresses you. And you're open to doing that in new ways, to starting fresh, if not from the very beginning, because there's an implication of a high skill level or degree that you express as a part of others who are expertise or are expert in their particular skill set coming together. So as a result of your coming together to do something beautiful, harmonious, excellent, um, you are willing to do what you do well differently. You're open up. And that's precisely why this collaboration is so powerful, because together you're open to ways of doing things differently. And that is a superpower. You're also open to perhaps seeking advisement or support in your understanding of the divergent values you're experiencing. And it feels like family, but it can also be an organization, a place of work. You're recognizing that despite your commitment to the team, your values are different. In fact, you may be able or willing to open a conversation or to renegotiate your position as a result of your understanding that you have an emerging set of beliefs or truths that you have to honor. You have to honor them because they implicate your health, your well being. It doesn't feel like a choice to negotiate, to give these values away or to suppress your values. But there's a way in which you do believe you can better inform your team, a team, or a group of people regarding your vision, the way you understand your truth. This can also be something that you're advising others on, or that you can seek advisement yourself, seeking health care, uh, uh, assistance, or even therapy, counseling for this emerging sense of your own authenticity. In the seventh house, the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Death in the eighth house and the Queen of Cups in the ninth house. This is a really complex situation I'm sensing, and I'm using the metaphor of family and inheritance, perhaps, arrangements that you've made on behalf of the family despite some fair resistance. and a way in which you are evolving away from the values, the shared values of this group, this family, this team that you have been a part of. You're releasing those old ideas and values of who you are imposed upon you by this team, these family members, and instead are eternally generous about the healing process you've experienced as a result of this. This is your compassion for self, your curiosity, your love for connection with the world, for those that you seek to support or assist in some way or another. By simply sharing your process, sharing your gifts, you can literally be making things that can help others, providing access to services or support to others that need you. You're moving beyond the family here. You're moving away from the familiar and looking at a way that you can facilitate this generosity in the world in a fresh way. And this is hand in hand with your own ability to forgive yourself for continuously trying, for continuously trying to be a friend, trying to be a good colleague, and being perhaps rejected or not included at the very least. In the 10th house, the 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the 10 of Swords in the 11th house and the Sun in the 12th house. Hallelujah. The Sun is really the byword here. This is all motivated by your sense of wholeness and happiness. This is the choice you have made to be happy, and that has required you to leave a lot of the pain behind, to release yourself from the old beliefs and expectations. And it's interesting that the change in the family structure or the organizational structure has made it easier for you to recognize that this is not a place of your belonging any longer. That you have the ability now to break off your chunk of change, resource, you're part of the deal, of the inheritance, of the legacy, and to release the expectations of the team overall and move towards the things that make you happy. You're choosing this. And that may, in fact, be the inspiration that you're experiencing. This can also be an inspiring partner or partnership, a group of others that celebrate, recognize you, appreciate your value into this place where you are creating, building something that is beautiful, that's excellent, that expresses who you are. I'm going to pull a yogic path oracle to finish up this reading, and let me pull that. I pulled Namaste. I'm going to look this up in the guidebook. And I've found the goddess of radical self-transcendence. You're waking up and experiencing the radical pleasures of letting go. The headless goddess, Namaste, has come to guide you in this massive state of transformation as you turn passion into spiritual energy. Kundalini, primal energy, is rising, and you have given up a role you once carried to step up more fully into your power. Don't feel fear in the state of transition. Namaste's gifts is to transmute the darkest of times into the most powerful of energies. Carry her fierceness as you tear off a former head you once had and experience the inner peace that comes with being divinely yourself. I must say I'm a bit tickled at the idea of tearing off a head of your former self or a role you once played. Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Cancer. Uh, until next time, namaste.